Hossein Shariatmadari, the representative of the supreme leader of the Islamic Republic in the Kayhan Institute, threatened the person of U.S. President Donald Trump in an article published in the Kayhan newspaper on Sunday, September 21. Hossein Shariatmadari wrote in an article entitled Sardar Salami's Handmaiden that in order to avenge the killing of the former commander of the Quds Force, Donald Trump, one of the main goals of the IRGC will be to seek revenge on the perpetrators of the martyrdom of Sardar Delha, no matter who is in charge, whether it is a republic or not. In confirmation of his statement, he added that Ayatollah Ali Khomeini had already said, "Any hand that aggresses the Islamic Republic and dear Iran, this hand will be cut off by the Iranian nation." It does not matter if this criminal is in government responsibility or not. This is not to say that the current President of the United States in recent months may make a mistake and be in trouble for the next administration of the United States. No, it's not just that. The representative of the supreme leader of the Islamic Republic in the Kayhan Institute then asked the question, what threat and warning has the IRGC raised so far that it has not acted on? Qasem Soleimani was assassinated on January 4 by U.S. drones ordered by Donald Trump. U.S. officials say his hand was stained with American blood and he had plans to attack U.S. embassies in various parts of the country. Donald Trump and other U.S. officials say Qasem Soleimani was the biggest terrorist in the world and was planning more deadly operations against U.S. forces before he was targeted. The U.S. daily Politico reported on Monday that U.S. government officials had cited intelligence reports that the Islamic Republic of Iran was plotting to assassinate U.S. Ambassador to South Africa Lana Marks in retaliation for the killing of Qasem Soleimani, commander of the Revolutionary Guard's Quds Force. In his article, Hossein Shariatmadari refers to the recent reaction of Hossein Salami, Commander-in-Chief of the Revolutionary Guards, to this issue. Hossein Shariatmadari wrote that Hossein Salami, based on the formula announced by the Supreme Leader of the Islamic Republic, emphasized, "You think we are beating a female ambassador to South Africa in exchange for the blood of our martyr brother, we are beating those who testify in this. The big man was directly and indirectly involved, and you know that whoever was involved in this incident will be hit, and this is a serious message." Tasneem news agency report in this regard. Shariatmadari wrote, "Mr. Trump, as the assassin of our martyr Sardar Qasem Soleimani, must be sure that until the end of his dirty and disgraceful life, one of the main goals of the IRGC will be to try to take revenge on the perpetrators of the martyrdom of Sardar Delha, and it does not matter if he is in the presidency." According to the Tasneem news agency media group, Hossein Shariatmadari wrote in a note in the Kayhan newspaper, in those days, in the late 1980s, George W. Bush threatened Iran from time to time that a military option is on the table. And the Western and Zionist media were analyzing that the Islamic Republic of Iran is having dangerous days ahead. On the other hand, the supreme leader of the revolution stated that if you make a hollow threat, you will ruin your status, and if you do something stupid, you will receive a regretful answer, emphasizing that you may be the initiator, but you will not have the end of the story. Sometime later, spring 1999, the Western media and some unofficial officials of the United States and the Zionist regime raised the possibility that George W. Bush was going to launch a military offensive against Iran, and since the end of his presidency was approaching, he resigned. Iran will not have a reason to answer. It was in those days, July 17, 1987, that Hazrat Agha during a speech in a meeting with different segments of the people with him and on the occasion of the birthday of Hazrat Amir Pbuh, also destroyed this trick of the enemy and said, "The hand that goes to the Islamic Republic and Iran dear rape, this hand will be cut off by the Iranian nation." It does not matter if this criminal is in government responsibility or not. This is not to say that the current President of the United States in recent months may make a mistake and be in trouble for the next administration of the United States. No, it's not just that. If anyone makes a mistake in this regard, the Iranian people, even when he is not in charge, will prosecute him and know that he will surely be punished. And so the Bush balloon burst, and from the end of his presidency he did not make these mistakes.